This is Gavaroc, welcoming you to Let's Perform Day of the Tentacle, wherein I replace the entire voice cast of this game with my own voice. Different sort of Let's Play. Let's get started. Okay, I just walked over to the right, and the teeth moved. So, that happened off camera. Anyway, into character. Let's see if we can trap the teeth. Oh, there we go. Got him. Well, sort of. There we are. Jumpy little sucker. I'll give that to Hoagie. He may be able to make some use out of it. Hi there. What can I do for you, kid? Has anyone ever told you you look like Don Quixote? That's strange. My wife says I look like the ghost pirate LeChuck. So, want another cigar? Okay, but only if you promise not to light it this time. Why would I do a thing like... Would I do a thing like that? Here you go. I don't get it. Mine. Get lost, kid. Hi there. What can I do for you, kid? Nice cigars. Nice? These babies are practically exploding with tobacco goodness. Now beat it, kid. Aw, he doesn't want to play anymore. This fork couldn't pop a spit bubble, let alone a tough clown like Uzo. Oh. Actually, I'd call this more of a threak. I'd rather not. Whoa, you can definitely hear the music here. Fake barf. Nice, sort of. In a kind of disgusting way. It's really stuck to the floor. Let's go turn that music off. Ooh, it's loud. Phew. All right. I wonder. I'm sorry to do this to you, little fella, but it's for the future of the whole planet. Ah! Ooh. Well, he should stay in there for a while. Now let's see what's outside. Outside. There we go. He looks like a tall, mummified Dr. Fred. Hey, Ted. Talkative as ever, eh, Ted? Boy, I wish I had as little on my mind as you do. Purple Tentacle's probably taking over the planet by now. I've got to somehow get hold of a diamond. I wish I knew someone with a lot of money. Boy, I haven't seen you since I was here 5 years ago. You haven't changed a whole lot. You know, I bet you'd really like my friend Hoagie. You could hit him over the head with a bowling ball and it wouldn't faze him. Well, I'd best be on about saving the world. Thanks for the conversation. Boring bastard. Mailbox. Nothing in it. I don't think I can pick that up. Hi.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
What are you up to?
I locked my keys in the cart.
If you're locked out, why break into the trunk?
I have a spare set of keys in there.
I don't see your keys in the car.
Actually, I lost them somewhere.
Nice crowbar.
Thanks. Don't even think about asking to use it. I need it.
Here, perhaps these are your keys.
Where? Gimme. Hey, thanks, pal. Keep the crowbar.
Thank you, masked man.
Drat.
Hi.
Look, I'm in a bit of a hurry, so kindly beat it. Maybe this one. What sort of person would carry around this many keys?
It's really dirty. Someone wrote "wash me" in the dust. Some people think that washing one's vehicle will make it rain.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
How about that?
But that's not a big giant hint at all.
Drat. It must be one of these.
Reminds me of the last time I had the flu. Keep out. Area contaminated with industrial waste. Dear, dear, dear. Back to the motel. Maybe Hoagie's got something to do. Let's head to the one place we haven't looked at yet. Through this door.
Yo.
Hello.
What's up? You cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
He's gonna give the log to starving children?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd end up getting some heat in here.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing
We're drafting a constitution for the United States.
Don't say draft, you'll only make me colder.
Wimp. Why don't you have some hot coffee?
Oh, I can't stand coffee. It makes me irritable and want to bang my head against walls.
Have you tried decaffeinated coffee?
I'm talking about decaf.
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas.
No music in elevators.
No music and what?
How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
Really? Let me see your palms.
Alright, the truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
Well, I gotta go, dude. How about this guy? Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy. My name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson. Noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar. Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. What's in the can, Tommy? Thomas, my name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule, filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence. So, how's the time capsule going? I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing. Dude, is that like the Constitution? Right now it's just a Constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we've put up a suggestion box over there.
Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
How can you let Hancock suffer like that?
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Tentacle, where I majored in collar theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
I like those S's that look like F's.
I see.
Well, later, dude.
What? What's going to happen later?
Let me see if I can pick up his stuff.
Sorry, I'm saving it. It's going to be a famous log. You can look, but don't touch.
If I had a nickel for every time I've seen that face. He looks oddly familiar. Excuse me.
Yes?
Whoa, you're like George Washington.
Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
Does Mrs. Washington know you wear so much makeup?
One must wear makeup when one receives the phenomenal amount of media attention that I do. It's quite likely that I'll be president soon, you know. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president?
I'm a big fan of education.
Really? How surprising.
Is it true about you and the cherry tree?
Oh yes, it's quite true. Why, I've cut down acres of cherry trees in my day.
Would you give me a demonstration?
I don't see why I should.
Cold enough for you?
Cold? Why, you don't know the meaning of the word. I spent a winter at Valley Forge. Now that was cold. Why, my spit would freeze before it hit the ground.
Cool.
Extremely.
Oops. Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you really have wooden teeth?
As a matter of fact, I do make use of artificial teeth. I find them to be far superior to the ordinary enamel variety.
Wow, what do you brush them with?
I use a toothbrush, much like everyone else. And a bit of wood polish, of course.
Doesn't that taste awful?
Not if you take them out first.
Don't you have a problem with splinters?
I've been to war, boy. No one who's heard the thunder of musket fire, smelled the sulphur from a cannon blast, and felt the fear in the hearts of his comrades is going to be bothered by a little thing like... Ooh! Ow! Blast it!
Well, what about dry rot?
Hardly.
Where could I get some of those?
They're rather expensive. Mine were custom made for me by my good friend Paul Revere.
Didn't he invent 3D glasses?
I believe you have him confused with someone else.
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well,
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees. A family tradition, you understand. Cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar and kumquats.
Dang.
Maybe I could give Hoagie this.
Alright. I don't know why you want me to use it, but I'll do it. Boy, it's sure quiet in here. I wonder if there might be any ideas worth discussing in the suggestion box. Maybe somebody should take a look.
I say, lads, I have an idea.
Does it have anything to do with starting a fire?
No. I was thinking it's about time we open the suggestion box. Don't you agree?
Sure, George. If you say so.
Yes, whatever you think is fine with us. Excellent.
What's he thinking? No one of any importance has been here all day. What could be in the suggestion box?
Perhaps he intends to suggest something himself.
Oh.
Here's a suggestion. It says, George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement. What do you think, gentlemen?
Whatever you say, George.
Your name's on it. I'm sure you must have a good reason for suggesting it.
Yes, it's strange. I don't quite... Well, I'm sure I had a reason for it. If there are no objections, we shall add it to the Constitution immediately. No? Good. And so it shall be law.
What's a vacuum cleaner?
Right. No idea what that did, but maybe it'll help someone sometime down the line. Ooh, spaghetti. Oil. Isn't that what he said he needed? Oil? Bucket. Brush. Nothing else. Let's keep going then. Whoa. Ugh. I hate that entrance.
What's this? Help wanted. Moronic drone. Assist genius, yada yada yada. Well, I'm the only genius around, and you look dumb enough. So pick up your lab coat and get to work.
Right. Guess I can take this now. It looks more like a raincoat than a lab coat. Let's give him the oil.
Excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Anything else?
Nah.
Okay, that'll do us for this video, everybody. Fare thee well.